Hello, beautiful. Oh my God. The energy is really, really high right now. A lot of you might feel like you're being pushed, squeezed from both directions, or maybe even pulled, but basically just like the universe is trying to create you into a new shape because there's some new manifestation that you're bringing in, and your guides want you to be prepared for it. So a lot of things are being asked of you. You know, you might feel very challenged, and that's just because whatever's challenging you is helping you prepare for who you're becoming. All right. King of Pentacles. I meant to pull that in the other direction, so I'm going to keep it upright. Yeah, you are being guided toward this. And if there's any blockages, sometimes it comes out in reverse because there are two versions, or there's a split in the collective. Some people don't trust that they have this kind of abundance, that they have this kind of regal. Is regalty a word? I'm going to make it up. That they possess this kind of regalty, that they are worthy of the kind of abundance that they are creating in their lives. Okay. Oh, sorry. If my mic was over here, my bad. Hopefully you heard that. 117 when I looked up. So keep moving. I'm also being guided to tell some of you, listen to your intuition, okay? And don't let other people talk you out of your vision. So other people are going to try to influence you, and they might think they're doing you a favor. But what they don't understand is that a lot of you are guided by something higher, and your vision isn't necessarily going to make sense to other people because it's not like what is out there currently. But what they don't know is that you're a visionary and that you're doing things differently to shake up what is out there. All right. I think it was Trader Joe, the guy who started Trader Joe's, who changed the game where it concerns, anyway, basically his idea, nobody thought it would work. They all thought he was crazy. Trader Joe's is amazing for anyone that knows what it is. If you don't worry about it. But just know that you're onto something. If you're listening to spirit, especially where it concerns your soul path and your work, you have insider information is what I'm hearing. Don't let someone talk you out of your vision. Now, that's not to say that if someone comes along that you really respect, and 222 on my timer, and you feel like they can elevate you, let them elevate you out of this Five of Pentacles, if that's where you are. Look at you going from the Five of Pentacles, poverty, just like feeling left out in the cold, to the King of Pentacles. All right, this is a big transformation. Some people are going to be able to elevate you, but you need to make sure to pick wisely, listen to your intuition, and don't let anybody convince you that their way is better than your way. If intuitively you just know, you don't know why, but you know, and that's enough. All right, Spirit wants you to know. Ace of Wands. I've never seen this Ace of Wands. There's a spider up there, and spiders are the creators of the animal world, the insect world, and they're very powerful and feminine in terms of what they bring to the table and what they're able to create. So tap into your innate feminine wisdom, even if you're a man. Lion, honey. Oh, sorry, my cat. I thought he was chewing on my plant. Tap into your innate wisdom and your innate creative abilities, and trust yourself. Again, I really feel guided to tell some of you to trust your instincts. Okay, because they're leading you to the King of Wands. You are very powerful, very charismatic, very confident. And again, if you're not that right now, because it did come out in reverse, some of you might be feeling like you don't understand how powerful, how potent, and kind of sexy you are. But you're very regal. Again, that word keeps coming out. I mean, I know these are kings. Again, gender doesn't matter. But these are very regal cards, both of them. And not all of the kings in this deck look like that. So trust yourself, trust your instincts. God is trying to lead you somewhere, and other people don't know what your vision is. They can't see inside your head. So you got to be the one to protect this vision. This card just fell out on the floor. Yeah, Seven of Cups. You might feel a bit overwhelmed by how many options you have. You might feel a bit almost like stressed because you don't know what to pick. And Spirit wants you to know that this is a blessing. This is a blessing. Having options is a blessing. This is not the first time this message has come out. And get to dreaming also. If you're feeling stressed about your situation because it's not what you want, or you don't see the option you want, dream about the option you want. Dream about it, okay? And Spirit also wants you to know, if you know something isn't what you want, Ace of Cups on the bottom. If you know that something isn't what you want, but you're afraid to empty your cup of it because you don't have anything to take its place, and you don't want to be, left out in the cold with this Five of Pentacles energy, Spirit's asking you to empty your cup of it anyway. Trust that something else will come in that's better suited for you. Because when we hold on out of fear, we stop our blessings. We block them. Third king, okay? You've got 3 kings here. This is interesting. The King of Swords is all about communication, boundaries, very much fitting to what I was just talking about. Cut out what no longer serves you. Cut out anything that you know. You're like, okay, I've identified that that's not a direction I want to go in. Take action to let God know that you've made the decision to cut that out, because that is what is going to give the cue to put something else in your cup. All right, holding on out of fear isn't going to get you anywhere, Spirit says. Wow, you got the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 2 of fucking Cups on the bottom. All right? The 9 of Cups was in reverse. So again, I just feel like some of you don't know that you're creating your own reality. This is the wish fulfillment card. Some of you don't know. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. That when you're deciding and dreaming about all these different options, you're actually creating your wish fulfillment right here. Look at all the same cups. It feels like an extension, even though this is the 7 to the 9. And the 8, which is the one in between, is the one of walking away. Thank you, Spirit. Dude, narrowing down what you don't want, walking away from it to get here, okay? Empty your cup so that it can be filled, because you have financial abundance coming in. You have independence, financial freedom, and balance, love, support. By emptying your cup of the support that you don't want, the avenues that don't feel like what you want to go down, you are opening up the doors to the ones you do want. The Fool in reverse. Let go of your fear of what could happen when you jump off the cliff. Let go of your fear. Stop blocking this new beginning, because your new beginning is going to change your life. You are going to change your life when you decide to. Thank you, Spirit. And someone was asking me recently, what is the benefit of doing ongoing work when you can make a big change in one session with someone? The difference is, thank you, Spirit. Spirit just said it all for me. When you plant seeds intentionally, diligently over time, with consistency, that's when you change your life. If you just do some work one time, maybe it'll change your week, maybe it'll change your month, maybe it'll change your mind a little bit. Will it change your life? Not likely. It could inspire you to change your life, but you have to be the one to plant those seeds and do that work every day, day in and day out. When you work with someone consistently, you learn how to build with them. You learn tools about how to do it on your own. And you basically create new neural pathways in your brain so that, you can create that wealth and that abundance, that happiness and that love. It takes time. It takes one foot in front of the other. Trust me, you can't change your life in just one session with anyone. Even just, right, with your guides. You can't just go into meditation one time and expect something to change. It takes diligent work over time, one foot in front of the other. It takes commitment. Thank you, Spirit. King of Wands. All right? You got 2 King of Wands. They both came out in the reverse. I really do feel like some of you have a confidence issue. You don't understand. And here's that lion. You don't know that that's you. That's you. You're powerful. You're so much more powerful than you understand. And right now, Spirit's trying to show you by tearing down your old world with the Tower, tearing down the parts of you that don't know that you're powerful, tearing down the people, not literally, okay, but out of your life. The people that don't think that you're powerful, that don't respect you. Because if you're not standing up for yourself, Spirit's going to stand up for you. If you don't cut those people out of your life, Spirit's going to cut them out for you. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And again, it doesn't mean that anything bad has to happen to them. All right. They're just leaving your life. They're just leaving your life. And that's a good thing. Okay. Don't let anybody talk you out of, sorry, this card, Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Don't let anybody talk you out of what you have coming to you, trying to make you feel guilty about it, that it's going to cost someone anything. That's not what this era is about at all. It's about this open door, walking through this doorway and knowing that you have something beautiful waiting for you. And again, some of you are resisting this. Spirit really wants you to know that the more you resist this, the harder it's going to be to come in and the harder it's going to be for you to receive. because you're going to project onto it. A lot of you are projecting onto the new things coming in, and assuming that they're like the things in your past. What you need to do is listen to your intuition. Does your intuition give you the green light and tell you to go, but your ego's like, ooh, don't go because we had this experience before? That's not the direction you want to listen to. All right, listen to your gut. If your gut is telling you, even if everything on the surface seems perfect, your gut's just like, something's not right. Listen to your gut. It knows. All right, Queen of Swords. Now you have the Queen and the King of Swords. Divine counterparts, lots of regal energy, cutting people out that don't serve you, mastering yourself is what I'm hearing. See how I've never noticed this, but she's like binding this animal's, whatever this is, swan or something, its beak, so it can't talk, can't speak. I kind of feel like this is just an example of setting yourself free from people who are trying to keep your mouth shut, who are trying to keep you stuck. You're cutting them loose. Or you're just silencing them, you know? But again, it's not a literal, oh, interesting. The Nine of Swords has the same kind of, this was in reverse, but I'm turning it upright. Okay, isn't this very interesting? These are very connected. The Nine of Swords is all about getting in your head, letting your, this is your ego, basically. Your, the destructive part of your brain trying to tell you that you're not enough or trying to sabotage you. That is why that is here. I'm so glad these came out together. Thank you, Spirit. This is a new deck, so I've never seen these cards before. This is taming of that ego, taming of anything in your life that's trying to sabotage you. Wow, that's so interesting they came out together. And the Seven of Wands came out in reverse as well. You don't need to fight so hard. You don't need to push people away. Again, listen to your intuition. Don't just invite anyone in, especially people who are trying to change your vision or impact you in some way that's not in the direction you think you should go. Listen to your intuition, okay? But you don't want to push people away in this ferocious nature of like, this is my vision and this is what I'm doing and this is who I am. Because once you get to a place of strength within yourself, you're just gonna know that quietly. You don't have to go around, you know, fiercely fighting for it anymore, defending it in such an almost like aggressive way, because Spirit's stepping in and helping you. So yeah. All right. I'm also just I'm being told, ooh, balance, to pause, which is interesting, and just channel something. A lot of you are being guided to separate yourselves from the herd for a while. It might seem really bad, like a negative thing. You're being separated so that you can go inward and do the healing. A lot of you are going to be shown who you are, your power, all this power that's been coming out. Once you clear space to find that balance, you're going to, Spirit's going to show you who you are. And I told some of you in a previous message that it took 12 days for Spirit to show me who I am. This is like 20 cards. I'm not taking it. And it was really overwhelming, and I wouldn't have been able to experience that if I still had a job or a business doing something else that I didn't love. If I was surrounded by people, you know, that didn't get me, or even if they did. Soul. I'm going to take the top two. Embrace and change. All right, there you go. Embrace change. Embrace change. All right, balance is trying to come in. The Justice era is all about balance, okay? Balancing the scales. You know, people who've been in power that have taken a really dark path, that are not leading from a place of strength and God and divinity, things are going to be balanced out. Those people are going to be removed from power, and somebody, you know, pure is going to be put in their place. We're being asked to revert to our soul path. This is a part of you inside that's screaming to be let out. See how it's like, look at me, listen to me. This is your intuition. This is your soul. This is the parts of you that have lived many, many lifetimes that know how special and powerful you are. They know what you're supposed to contribute to this new earth awakening. And they're just waiting for you to listen to them and let them out, and, you know, let them express and lead the way, guide the way. They want to guide the way for you because you have something amazing coming in, trying to come in, but there's, yeah, there's some part of you blocking it. Wow. Okay. I don't know what's going on there, but you might have some throat chakra issues. or like me, you just use your voice too much. All right, Spirit. What do we need to kind of close this reading out? What do we need to know? Magic. Oh, this is just kind of amazing. Magic. Passionate thirst. And this cracks me up because you just saw me drink water, and I almost never drink water on camera. Not because I'm afraid to, it just doesn't usually come up. So passionate thirst. Look at all this fiery red and orange. Magic. Yeah, your soul is thirsty for this magic. Your soul is like, let me out of here. I want to balance things out and bring, thank you, Spirit, everything into alignment. When we are working a job that we don't love, and we're in a relationship that's not in alignment with us, and we have friends that don't get us, they're all over here, right? Here's the center, everything's scattered all around. What being in alignment means is that the people that you have in your life are aligned with your higher self. They get you, they understand you, they respect you, they respect your boundaries, and they treat you well, they reciprocate, you know, that's your job or whatever you do for money or however you get by, whatever you do in life every day is aligned with your higher self. It's aligned with your soul path. And that is in alignment with everything else. And then, you know, the way that you treat yourself, the way that you talk to yourself, your daily routines, the way that you show up in the world is also aligned. That's how you get to where we're talking about going, okay? You have to stop keeping all these things out here that aren't in alignment with these higher parts of you if you want to ascend, if you want to be your best self, if you want to transcend, you know, all the limitations that you have felt have been in your life. If you want to be able to choose from your heart, choose from your intuition, choose what is right for your soul path, not what you're afraid. Don't listen to your ego and run from something because you're afraid of it. A lot of our soul connections are so powerful that they scare the shit out of us. I'm specifically talking to my twin flame journey folks. You know what I'm talking about. Anybody who's been on that journey knows that it's very intense and that a lot of people run. They just run. They're like, what the fuck is this? Gotta go, bye. I'm the kind of person to like run toward things that scare me. So I'm not the runner in this situation. I guess in the beginning I was the chaser. Now I'm just a person doing my own thing because that's what's in alignment. I'm not gonna go chase anyone. I'm not gonna leave my vessel, my alignment to go do anything with anyone. Sorry, let me turn this down. I'm gonna stay here on my throne because I do know who I am now. Spirit has shown me. Doesn't mean that I always remember, all right? I sometimes forget, but don't let other people take you out of alignment with your soul, okay? And a lot of you think it's your heart that's taking you there. It's not, it's your ego. Your ego gets attached, just like a heart. Heart gets attached too in a different way, but the ego gets attached. That's what's gonna keep you stuck, not your heart. Your heart doesn't keep you stuck, your ego does. So break free from anyone who's holding you back, anyone who's keeping you from finding balance within yourself. Break free of your own limiting beliefs and your ego and the things that it's telling you to do and be. Don't listen. And you know what? Especially if you have people like this in your life that are telling you, I'm sorry about the face, but it's hard not to make a face when people say shit like this. Like, what are you dreaming about? You're not going to make it there. Or like, okay, you know, just this energy of not believing in you. Fuck that. Fuck that. I want to say it even louder. Fuck that noise. None of those people are in my life anymore because they don't fucking deserve to be. They don't respect me. They don't know who I am. They don't know what I'm capable of. And you know what? It's only fuel for the fire for me because I just burned all those relationships right out and I'm in balance now, in union with God, with my higher self. I don't need anyone if I have God on my side, all right? And God will put people on my path. They will. I mean, I don't know how to talk about God because I don't believe God is a man. So I just sometimes stumble over that. But forgive me, okay? Nobody's perfect. We're not here to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect. If you're trying to share your content, don't worry if you make a mistake. Like, we're all fucking human. We need to start showing our humanity more. We need to start being imperfect in public because it will give other people permission to be imperfect in public. But my point is, you are sacred. You know what your path is. Even if you don't think you do, get past the ego. It's only the ego that doesn't know. And you know what? A lot of this is about work. And again, those of you that don't understand the diligence of working, especially with a coach or a professional, ongoing, it's invaluable. It changed my fucking life. All right. Don't let people talk you out of doing the hard work, the consistent work, showing up. Don't let them talk you into taking shortcuts. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Just because your bank account tells you to take a shortcut or your ego tells you to take a shortcut doesn't mean you should. It doesn't mean you should. And again, if I had taken shortcuts, I wouldn't be here right now. Period. Listen to your intuition. Don't let anyone talk you out of who you are or where you're going. Don't even let them impact your decisions or your brain cell like power at all. Leave them in the dust. And it doesn't mean you have to treat them poorly. I haven't treated any of them poorly. Say it with love. Say it with compassion. But say it and walk away. It'll be the best thing you ever did. I promise you. And if this isn't for you, please don't get upset, all right? This isn't for everyone. There are a lot of people surrounded by people that just don't deserve to have them in their lives. And if that is you, I'm talking to you. And I was one of you, and I love you, and you're not alone. And if you need a private reading or you want to work with me, if you want to do a mentorship package with me, it's 6 sessions. It can change your life. It'll help you get be more focused. It will help you with discipline. It will help you with your inner child healing. We'll do meditations. We'll do a little bit of everything. We'll do some tarot. We'll do some channeling. But mostly we'll get you in shape so that you trust yourself. Thank you, Spirit. You know what your spiritual gifts are. You know how to listen to them. You know how to wield them. You know how to approach life going forward. You know how to trust in this process. All right? For those of you that are ready, that's what that's for. For those of you that just want to dibble dabble and learn a little bit at a time and you know, make excuses to go slower, that's okay. Or some of you just don't need that much help, and that's different. All right? That's different. But if you're making excuses not to commit to the path, just recognize that you're only slowing it down. You're slowing down your own progress. You have to invest in yourself. All right? This could just be time. I say it all the time. You can go on YouTube and get a lot of work done for free. But that takes diligence too. That takes commitment and discipline. If you don't have that, that's what you need to be working on securing so that you can get to this place of financial freedom, of independence, of success, okay? Confidence. Look at her. That's a lot of confident energy. It's a lot of sparkly energy that the world needs. The more people that step in their power and do the work, the better this world is going to be for everyone. The work you do matters. It fucking matters. All right? I know I'm very passionate. I'm not going to apologize. I'm a passionate person, and this is a passionate moment. The universe keeps pressing on me, and it's bringing me, it's like forcing me to be the most potent version of me. And yeah, I'm on fire. All right? There's magic. There's a passionate thirst, and it's devouring me. And I'm going to hopefully let my passion devour you, but not in a bad way. I want you guys to catch whatever I have. I want you to feel this contagious energy that the universe is spreading around. This transformative energy of like, this is my life. No, it's not. Break it all into a million pieces and build it again. Because a lot of your lives are not making you happy. A lot of your lives are still settling in multiple different areas, okay? And as a person who lived my entire life settling in multiple different areas, I know what that's like. And now I am free. Do I sometimes struggle with, the process? Fuck yeah. But I ultimately trusted. I've committed everything, all right? I do also want to mention that I'm heading to Southern Oregon. For anybody that has contacts specifically around Ashland, that is my hometown. I don't have any friends there anymore. I don't have any family, but I'm being guided to go back and just kind of do some healing and revisit old parts of myself, maybe even teach a class or two. I'm not really sure, but I'm up. I've never been up for going back there until now. And it's because I've surrendered my ego. My ego was the only part that didn't want to go back. The rest of me is actually very curious. So if you have any contacts in that area, I'm looking for a place to live temporarily or potentially long-term if I stay. I don't think I will, but I'd be grateful for any contacts, I'm looking for a beautiful spot to just, create content and find inspiration and beauty and just, find closure in that period of my life. So I would be very grateful for any recommendations there. But either way, just know that you have your own little voice calling you. And I say little because it is little. Our intuition doesn't yell like our ego. Our ego fucking demands. Just like this picture, that's your ego. That is your ego. All right? It demands a lot. Your intuition whispers. It's quietly whispering underneath the demands of your ego. You got to get to it, all right? Make that your commitment to yourself today, to find that voice and just to continue listening to it every day. Tune in every day through meditation, through prayer, through just diligent work. And again, if you need help, I'm here to help you. That's why I'm here. All right. I quit my old life and my old business to do this work full time. This is me. I get to be myself full time. It's fucking amazing. In any case, I also want to say for those of you that worked with me, if you want to write a testimonial, feel free to write it in the comments of this video. Feel free to send it to me in an email. It'd be very helpful for me to build my business a little further. And I want to start putting those on my website so people can know how transformative this work really is. It really, really is. Okay? I love you. Thank you for being here. You're amazing. Keep going.